Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Mixed Text and Politics. So, I came across this interesting article here from Texas Scorecard, and it talks about Texas Republican lawmakers are best positioned to fight woke corporations. We're seeing this across the board with Disney, AT&T, American Express, with this critical race theory training, this LGBTQ nonsense, sponsoring flights to go pay for abortions and things like that. And this article talks about how Texas can has a lot of leverage over these companies. Now we're seeing with Ron DeSantis in Florida, what he's fighting back with Disney. Uh, this article also says that Theodore Roosevelt did something similar. He stood up to big corporations that were doing harm to the American working class, and he was able to break up these big companies without collapsing the system, because he believed in the free market economy that America has. But I found something that really caught my attention here. All right, so let's check this out. It says, but why should Republicans get involved? Why should Republicans in Texas get involved in as far as standing up to these woke corporations? It says as Texas continues to grow and attract new businesses, the Lone Star State is increasingly becoming an epicenter of commerce, largely due to Republican policies over the last few decades. As more woke corporations move in, along with their woke employees immigrating from blue homelands such as California and New York, Texas must claw and bite to stay red, which is what we're doing. Republicans must hold back the tide of the infectious progressive left from gaining any more of a toehold in Texas corporate playbook. It is because of Republican dominance in Texas that known Texas woke corp AT&T, which very recently promised to reimburse travel costs for their employees who get out of state abortions, has donated $100,000 to Governor Greg Abbott and has not donated a cent to progressive firebrand Beto Jumpin' Jack Flap O'Rourke. Let's check this out. Their donations. Top of the list is Greg Abbott, Dan Phelan, Texas Speaker of the House, Glenn Hager, Comptroller Dan Patrick, Lieutenant Governor, and you go down. He even donated to Ken Paxton, our Attorney General, which makes a whole lot of sense, actually. These woke corporations are doing one thing. They're promoting this woke ideology, in their boardrooms. They're training their employees and all this nonsense. But at the same time, they know that it is Republican policies that has made their businesses thrive. If they came from another state or if somebody started a business here and it became a big corporation, there is a reason for that. It's because Texas has promoted these great policies which attracts businesses, attracts talent from all over the country, and people want to work here and want to live here. So here goes. Jumpin' Jack Flap Beto O'Rourke may align much closer to the ideals of AT&T's executive culture espouses publicly, but no amount of money can get him or any Democrat in the governor's mansion this election cycle. Woke corps know not to bet on the losing horse in Texas, and donating to the party with the winning odds is strategic in achieving their desired policy outcomes. What Texas Republicans need to realize is if they start denying policy wins to woke corporations, then their actions will start to match their dollar. Until then, however, nothing will change. Very, very interesting. And it makes a whole lot of sense because um, why would you donate to somebody, even though if you're on the opposite side of the political spectrum, why would you donate to somebody whose policies go against your business, that prevent your business from thriving? More taxes, more regulation, things like that. These companies want to find ways to save money and attract more businesses and promote the things that they do. So therefore, they're going to, more in this case, like AT&T, donate to the Republican Party, donate to Greg Abbott, because having Greg Abbott in office benefits them way more than it would Jumpin' Jack Flap. See what I'm saying? I found this here from New York Post. AT&T critical race theory training says white employees are the problem. This is a report. So as you can see, that AT&T has a history of being woke. Huge corporation. I don't have AT&T. I had them a while back. I thought they sucked, but they are one of these woke corporations located here in Texas, benefiting from this business-friendly environment. So let's check this out. Texas on the rise. Let's get into some numbers here about Texas. Let's see. Ninth largest economy in the world. Number one exporter for 20 years in a row. 26 commercial airports, 16 seaports, 11 interstate highways, 33 foreign trade zones. And the list goes on and on. 90% graduation rate. Sorry, Texas high school graduation rate is among the top 5 highest in the nation with a 90% completion rate. More than 14 million people in the civilian labor force. Texas is an economic juggernaut, to say the least, and dozens of companies have supported Greg Abbott for re-election. Check this out.
Governor Abbott is a tireless champion for Texas job creators.
With more than 79,000 trucking companies in Texas, ranging from Fortune 500 companies to small mom-and-pop movers, our businesses inject more than 734,000 good-paying jobs.
We know that Governor Abbott is key to continuing the state's booming economy.
Texas manufacturing produces 10% of all goods manufactured in America, and the Made in Texas label has global recognition.
Governor Greg Abbott's leadership is a big reason that our state stands so tall now. That's why so many people and businesses are moving to Texas from other states.
With his leadership, Texas can continue to be a destination for expanding companies, growing families, and 21st century innovation.
We helped ensure that the Texas economy remains strong by keeping our legal system fair and efficient.
Governor Abbott worked hand in hand with the Texas Restaurant Association to help restaurants safely reopen, to allow them to sell alcohol to go with food orders, and to sell groceries when the store shelves were bare.
The Beer Alliance of Texas.
TexBiz PAC.
The Texas Trucking Association.
The wholesale beer distributors of Texas.
The Texas Restaurant Association.
DLR PAC.
The National Federation of Independent Business, NFIB in Texas.
The Manufacturers PAC of Texas is proud to endorse Governor Greg Abbott for re-election.
So that's the thing. Texas is a very business-friendly environment, as I've said in the past. I live in Dallas-Fort Worth, and when I drive around the Metroplex, just doing whatever I'm doing, if I'm going somewhere to meet up with a friend or something, and my wife and I are running some errands, and just driving through the Metroplex, you can see this place is thriving. It's growing a lot, and yes, there are issues with that. It's kind of a double-edged sword. It's more traffic, more people, but at the same time, you're bringing more jobs, economic growth, more bars, more restaurants, more entertainment, more things to do. So this benefits everybody. At the same time, like I said, it's more of a headache with the traffic and construction, things like that. But when you're on the highway and you're seeing apartment buildings go up, you're seeing houses go up, this is a good thing. People need a place to live, and unfortunately, I'm guilty of that myself, of being upset about people coming here and traffic and things like that. But I'd rather have more people coming here than people leaving, because if people are leaving, that means people don't want to be here for obvious, and the economy is going to falter. Like you see in Illinois, you see in California, you see in New York, the economy is struggling there because corporations are leaving, people are leaving. So people come to Texas, and that means more talent is here, more educated people with more skills are here, more diverse population, and therefore companies are going to hire these people. Then you have companies coming down here from whatever, Illinois, for example, or New York, and they're going to hire the people, or the people going to come here from other states, and who knows, they may grow a business here on their own. It's good for economic activities. Those people need a place to live, so that housing it just benefits everybody across the board. Transportation, things like that, entertainment. So this is just good for everybody across the board, like I said. And this is why if you are in the middle and you don't know where to go, but you're more conservative on the economic issues, then the Republican Party is your best bet because they promote business-friendly policies that benefit everybody. Everybody benefits from a strong economy. So when you go to the polls this November, make sure you think about that. Texas is thriving for a reason. It's because we have a strong economy here. The housing market is booming. I mean, things are a little tight right now because of the Joe Biden economy, but still, like I said, when I'm out on a daily basis, it's booming. I met somebody from Illinois recently, and she was visiting her son, and she said this place is booming. Talking about DFW. So yeah, even people from other places see that. They say this place is crazy, blowing up. It is nuts out here in DFW as far as economic activity. We can attribute that to Republican policies for bringing businesses here and allowing us to thrive. So that's it. I'm going to end the video right there. I'm a little tired. As you can tell, I had a very long day, extremely long day. It was very busy. So I'm going to shut it down for the night. I'm having a tough time getting words out. But like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Take care.